Hi, I'm the multifarious fisherman. This is Seven Fish. We are doing a quick hit about life jackets. These are inflatable style life jackets, and there's a little confusion about them, so I'm trying to help straighten that out. I got four styles. This is a inflatable life jacket. You pull the cord, it blows up, and you have flotation. On this guy here, this is an M24 style life jacket. M stands for manual. This will only inflate when you pull the cord. This is going to be for guys that are duck hunting on a river or something. Probably not going to be traveling at speed, probably not going to hit your head on something, but you could get into current, get into a little trouble, and give it a yank and it blows up and keeps you up till somebody can get to you. They utilize a CO2 cylinder. Once it's been deployed, you can fold this back up, put it away, but you will need to replace that cylinder because that is an expendable part of the device. Saves your life, well worth buying another cylinder. This is a Type 5 PFD. This is U.S. Coast Guard approved only when worn. Very important. So if this is not on your body, this does not count as flotation. If you get stopped, count the number of people in your boat, count the number of life jackets in your boat. You get ticketed if you don't have enough jackets for all the people in your boat. So that was an M24. This is an A24. The A basically indicates that this is an auto life jacket. The auto can still be set off manually, but it is intended as an auto jacket. The benefit of that is if I'm out in my boat and I'm blowing across Lake of the Woods and my boat comes in contact with a reef, that reef is not gonna move when my boat hits it. My boat's gonna stop quickly. And there's a chance that my body will not stop when my boat stops. And if I end up out of my boat, get a bonk on the noggin, and am not conscious, no matter how good a swimmer I am, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. So this style of jacket, though it's more comfortable to wear than one of the traditional style jackets, it obviously won't float me in this configuration. But when I hit the water, there's a piece in here that dissolves when the water hits it. It allows a spring to punch a hole in the bottom of this canister, blows this up. So when this inflates, it will float me. You saw the 24, and you may have a question as to what that 24 means. That is the size of cylinder that inflates that. They do make other sizes. This is an A33, so they went from an A24 to an A33. This is also an automatic, functions in the same way, is a Type 2 automatic flotation device. This is U.S. Coast Guard approved. You can have this draped over your seat, not on your body. This will still count as a flotation device, much like one of the flotation devices, the traditional style life jackets that you might have in your boat. You have to have them with you, but you don't necessarily have to have them worn. First one was a Type 5. That was a Type 2. This one's a Type 3. This is Coast Guard approved. Does not have to be physically on your body in order for it to count as flotation. With that device, when I hit the water, it inflates automatically. It's designed, the flotation is behind my head and on my front, so it should rotate my body up. Not 100% of the time, but generally speaking, that's what they're designed to do, and that style of jacket should keep you in much better shape than without it, obviously. This is the fourth style. I mentioned I had four. This is the fourth one. This is an AM24. A 24-ounce cylinder provides 22.5 pounds of flotation. 33-ounce cylinder, 35 or more pounds of flotation. There's a mathematical formula to calculate what you need, but understand that 80%-ish of your body is water. So you can count that as neither buoyant nor heavy. 80% of your weight is going to be neutrally buoyant in the water because it is water. The percent of body fat that you have, fat floats on water, muscle sinks in water. So the percent of body fat that you have will also be deducted from the weight of your body to determine how much buoyancy it takes to float your body. If somebody that's built like LeBron James, lean, not much body fat, but still a tall, big, muscular guy, that kind of weight will need more buoyancy in the water. The Guys that are built a little rounder will definitely need a little less buoyancy because they're naturally, though their weight is higher, they're not necessarily going to require as much flotation in the water. The A33, though, I will mention, does have a more generous strapping. These are strapped and they will fit a wide range. I mostly have the AM24s, which I'm about to get to, but those will fit my wife, who is 5 foot and about 105 pounds, and they'll fit me, and I'm 5'9" and substantially more than 105 pounds. So because they're straps, because they're adjustable, you can fit a wide range of people. And so the AM24, I said the A's auto and the M is manual. So this AM device, this guy is an auto manual, and that doesn't just mean it can be deployed manually, but it's an auto jacket. This one can actually be set up as a manual only, and this is the one I have 3 of. The reason that I have 3 of these is because I have a boat. I need an auto when I'm out running, because if I, again, sink it in Lake of the Woods or something, I may need it to go off for me. I may not be able to pull that. The reason I run auto manuals is if I'm in my kayak and I dump it over, it's inconvenient, going to get a bunch of stuff wet, but I'm not going to be in danger, and I don't need this to go off automatically. If I need to pull it, it's there, I can pull it, and I'm wearing it, I'm legal. But I set it on manual. If I dump it, I don't have to worry about replacing anything, and I don't have to repack this all because it's not going to go off unless I want it to. This guy is a Type 5. You can't see that, but trust me, it's a Type 5. It does have Type 3 performance when it's set up that way, but as a Type 5 jacket, this must be worn. So even though this is auto and manual, it's not enough to fulfill the Coast Guard requirement. This is treated as a manual because it's capable of being manual only. So this physically has to be on your body when you're in the boat for this to count as flotation. Now, you might see me on my boat without that on. And the reason that I'm not breaking the law when that happens is if I have 2 guys in my boat, I'm going to have 2 traditional jackets stuck in a compartment. And that fulfills the requirement. We're legal. I may take this with me because it's more convenient, more comfortable to wear, so that I actually wear one when I'm running from spot to spot or when I need it. I'll have that guy on, but I'm still legal even if that's sitting on the chair, so I'm not breaking the law. I have my jackets. You have to have a wearable for everybody in the boat and a throwable. The throwable's a different type, and I have that in my boat all the time. I have a couple of jackets in my boat pretty much all the time, and I take these to wear and to use, but I'm not relying on that for my flotation, so I don't physically have to have it on me all the time. I want to thank you guys for joining us today. It's a quick video, but it's on a topic that I felt was worth addressing. These guys are not outrageously expensive, but they are typically a little more than some of the jackets. You're looking at a range from about $100 to a little over $200. This is a great tool because it's a jacket that people will wear, put it on their body, and physically, wear it. A life jacket is in a compartment is not nearly as valuable a tool as a life jacket that's on your body. I will show you how to convert the auto manual to manual only, because a lot of guys don't know how to do that. I just want you to have that experience. That's the video for today. Thank you for joining us. Put out videos pretty much every Friday and every Tuesday. This is how we convert the auto manual to manual only. On the one side, there is a pocket that contains a cap. That cap has a little flag on it, which will indicate to you that your jacket is set up manual only. On the other side with the pull tab is the mechanism that sets this off. When you pull that cord, it will break a piece of plastic and allow this spring to go up and poke a hole in your canister, which will be threaded in here. In order to convert it to manual, I will remove this This piece here is the part that dissolves and allows this very stiff spring to put the pin up into your can and cause it to go off. These you want to put someplace safe where they won't get wet. That now is set up in a manual configuration. This will be what you'll pull to set it off. Otherwise, if you get it wet, it will not go off. You have your flag indicating that it is set up for manual only so that you don't go out thinking that it's armed when it isn't. Remember that you have to put this canister inside there, screwed into that location to make this function. To put this back, this device has notches in it so that it will only go in one direction. You have to rotate it to find that correct spot, and then it will slide right in. If you try to put it in the other way, it will not line up, it won't go in. That device is now ready to be operated in an automatic configuration once the cylinder is applied.
It smells like poo-poo.